Hey all, hope you're well. Yeah, time for another earnings report. Looking at February 2025 right now, and let's just jump right into the earnings that I had for the month. We're gonna start actually with Alamy. it's, it was kind of an ouch, but that's how Alamy is. So yeah, I had a total of one sale in February for Alamy. The gross on that was $4.35, and my net was $1.74. So I guess $1.74 is better than not earning anything. But yeah, it was the worst month I've had at Alamy in a while, actually. So there you go. Okay, the next site that I'm going to talk about is Wirestock. 600 images, 800 video in my portfolio. It's not growing, as you know. In the month of February, I had 20 total sales. Those sales earned me $10.12. And yeah, so ticks away. Wirestock just ticks away. It's not a bad site. Next site is Depositphotos. I have 14,724 assets in my portfolio. Almost all of that is photos. I do have a few videos, but I don't upload video there. It just doesn't work, I don't think. I had 63 total sales in February, and those sales earned me $17.28. So a little bit up from the last couple of months, but still below that sort of $20 to $30 kind of range that I like. I did tick above 3,000 lifetime earnings on Depositphotos. So you can see, even though it can often feel like a minimal or sort of a not worthwhile amount, the fact that I did reach 3,000 lifetime earnings on Wirestock, I kind of like is a bit of a different criteria or a different piece of evidence for why you want to do stuff like this, because things do add up over time and maybe you don't even notice that happening. Anyway, yeah, so that was deposit. So let's move on to Pond 5. Pond 5, where am I at with my portfolio? I have 10,854 images and I have 2,095 videos in my portfolio. I had 2 video sales in the month. The total for that was $17.70. I had a time-lapse sell of the river valley in Lethbridge with a train bridge. Wasn't a great time lapse because the scene wasn't perfect, but the movement wasn't great in the scene, but it does sell a little bit. Something that I might try to redo down the line. So that was the notable Pond 5 sale. Okay, so moving on to Dreamstime. My portfolio at Dreamstime right now is 16,776 assets total. I have 657 video there. I don't upload a lot of video anymore that I take, just because I find Dreamstime doesn't really sell very well, and it's I just don't bother with it. At least for video, I do upload images there. For the month of February, I had 55 total sales. Those sales earned me a total of $22.55 for a 41 cents per or royalty per download. So yeah, a little bit better than January, but still, still maybe not average for me. Moving on to Motion Array. I have 988 assets at Motion Array, a mix of video and photos. I had 307 total downloads at Motion Array in February, and that earned me a total of $50. So again, not too bad based on the size of the portfolio. So if you're just looking at your revenue per asset in your portfolio rather than on a download basis, Motion Array performs actually better than probably anything else. So despite the blemishes and the flaws, it's an important thing to at least consider. The trending asset for Motion Array was a video of the Velocicoaster at Universal Studios, and this is just a iPhone video. We were in the park, and sometimes you can't have, like, it's just not good to have cameras and all that kind of crap when you're someplace like that. So iPhones can double for for video equipment, and you can create content that sells just like that. Okay, so moving on to the big three, I guess. iStock is the first one that I'm going to talk about. This is my January report. My portfolio looks like this right now. I have 10,095 images and I have 668 videos. My total sales were 171, and that earned $101.68 for a royalty per download of 59 cents. How did it look? Photos, 146 photos sold for $77.03. I had 25 video assets sell. They earned me $24.65. So basically $1 per download on the video side of things, which is a little bit lower than normal. I had my best earning photo was a photo of the Alberta Legislative Building. It sold 4 times and earned $13.01. The best earning video was this drone video, kind of a establishing shot of Canadian flag at the Stampede grounds while it was kind of later in the evening. So kind of getting closer to sunset. It sold 12 times and earned $13.01. And I think I'll just mention about the photo of the legislature. The series of images is done really well for me. They sell all the time. So think about the government kind of building. Wherever you live, it tends to make the news. And from this shot, just going to mention it. I did this in the evening. The light was really, really nice. It was the kind of perfect light to warm up the stone material that was used in the construction of the building. So, like, even if something has been photographed a lot, if you can get nice light and nice composition, you can still sort of get yourself in a position to sell images that maybe there's already coverage of. So just try to get good light. Okay, moving on to Shutterstock. That's the next site that I'm going to talk about. My portfolio there looks like 15,042 images. I have 1,522 video assets in my portfolio. And in the month of February, it was okay. I had 250 total downloads for a total value of $262.04. Breaks down like 245 image sales and 5 video sales. The image sales earned $212.04, and the 5 video sales earned $52 even. So not too bad. I did have an image that sold for $72.50. And I had the best video sold for $22.11. And it was this drone shot, and it was this drone video of the Calgary skyline on a nice evening. Again, good soft light. If I was going to advise anyone to do anything, it's to try to shoot when the light's pleasing, whatever that looks like, because I think buyers want images where things look pleasing for the most part. So that's my Shutterstock experience for February. So not too bad, actually. And the final site, as always, is Adobe Stock. My lifetime position at Adobe Stock is 5,960. I have a portfolio of 16,084 assets. 745 of those are videos. I had 461 sales in the month of February, with a total earnings of $395.55. Breaks down like 453 image sales for $350.07, and 8 videos sold for $45.48. So yeah, not too bad. Maybe not as good as January, but still a pretty decent month. The best earning video was this suburban drone shot taken in fall with all the fall foliage. So again, that was kind of a nice light, or a nice scene. And then the best photo was this photo of the Peace Bridge in winter at night, and it earned $19.85. So yeah, that's what Adobe Stock looked like for me, I should say. And so what were my total earnings in February? I made $884.13, which is a little bit of a drop from the month before in January, but let's call it a short month. And it's not an exciting month. And I don't have a ton of seasonal content that's sort of March oriented, like Easter or St. Patrick's Day or any of that stuff. So I typically don't get much of that. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, we'll see you soon, hopefully. Take care.